Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Let's wait for a few folks to get on. Hope everybody's Monday was productive, successful. Hope you recharged after your day. Just waiting for a few folks to get on this glorious, beautiful Tuesday morning. Good morning, Jonathan. How are you? Long time no see, sir. Hope all is well with business and life. Hello, Tanya. How are you? So this morning's recharge time topic is about how to nurture your mind, your body, and your spirit during stressful times. So as you've heard me say many, many times, we all have stress whether we want it or not. Sometimes stress can come from happy occasions, but it's still stress nonetheless. Of course, we want to minimize or limit the amount of undesired stress or negative stress in our lives, because that's the stress that adversely affects our health. But when we're talking about stress, all of us have stress. Well, you know, even if we just have to get up every day and go to a job, or if we're trying to run a business, stress just comes with life in general. If we're raising kids, that brings a certain amount of stress. If we are, paying bills, which all of us have bills, that brings a certain amount of stress as well. And so today, just wanted to give a couple ways that you can actually recharge your mind, your body, and spirit, nurture yourself while you're going through some stressful times, or just in general to help you to keep your stress to a minimum. So first of all, as far as your mindset, even when you're going through stressful times, sometimes it can be difficult to get the proper rest, but it is definitely necessary to make sure that you are resting, because without proper rest, you can't make the proper decisions to help get you out of that stressful situation. So make sure you're keeping your normal routine. If you normally go to bed at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and you get your 8 hours of sleep, continue to do that, because that's going to nurture your mind. It's going to relax your brain, and help you to reduce some of your stress. The second thing for your mind that you can do during stressful times to help reduce some stress is to do deep breathing exercises. So when you're inhaling in through your mouth and you're you're inhaling in through your nose and you're exhaling out of your mouth, what you're doing is you're focused. You're allowing your mind to get more oxygen so you can work your way through whatever those stressful situations are. Another thing you can do to help yourself mentally when you're going through stressful times or just having a stressful day, whatever it may be, is to remember your why. Why are you doing the things that you do? Why do you continue on this rat race called life? Why do you continue to work that job? Why do you continue in the relationships that you're in? Remember your whys. Your whys will always keep you motivated and keep you pushing forward. So again, caring for your mind during stressful times, you want to make sure you're getting that proper rest. If you need to take a nap during your day, power naps, take power naps in 15-minute increments. Number 2, make sure you're doing your deep breathing exercises. That's going to help to reduce your stress. It's going to help get more oxygen to your brain so that you can make better decisions. That's going to help you to rid yourself of some of that stress. And then number 3 was remember your why. When you remember why you are in this rat race called life, when you remember why you started that business, when you remember why you started your family, when you remember the people that you care about and why you continue to do the things you do, that helps to reduce some of the stress, and it motivates you. It pushes you forward. It keeps you going in whatever it is that you're aspiring to do. Hey, Kay, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. So now we're going to move on to the body. Even though we're going through stressful times, all of us have stress. Again, whether it's from happy occasions or undesired circumstances, we all have stress. But if we are continuing in a regimen, mind, body, and spirit, nurturing ourselves every single day, then those stressful situations won't adversely affect our health. So we just talked about caring for our mind and how to care for our mind during stressful times. Number 1, make sure you're keeping your rest routine. So making sure you're getting your proper rest. Do those deep breathing exercises so that you can have clearer thought processes. And number 3 was remember your why. Why do you continue in this journey called life? Whatever goals that you're pursuing, why? What is your why? That motivates you, that keeps you going even in tumultuous times. Next, we're moving on to the care of your body. How do you nurture your body during stressful times? You got to keep your hygiene up, right? So we can't let ourselves go to the wayside just because we're going through some stuff. So, you know, you have some people who you can look at them and tell they're going through something. You be like, oh, something going on with them. They just don't look their selves. But then you have other people, when you look at them, you're like, I would have never known they've been through or going through whatever they're going through. Why? Because they maintain their routine. What is that routine? They're making sure that, for men, they're making sure they stay shaved. They're making sure that their hair stays cut, trimmed, and everything. Ladies, you keep your hair done. You're putting your makeup on as if, you know, just like you did before you were going through stressful times. You're making sure that you stay clean. So all those things are not only important for your body, but they're also important for your mind as well. When you look good, you feel good. So you need to make sure that you're maintaining your hygiene and maintaining all of your beauty regimens, even through your stressful times, even if you don't want to. Make yourself do it. Ladies, you know how it feels when you wake up and you beat your own face and you put that makeup on. It gives you a glow. It makes you feel better because you know you look nice. So that's one way that you can continue to care for yourself even through stressful times. Number 2, making sure that you are exercising. So when you're exercising, you're releasing those feel-good hormones. So when you're releasing those feel-good hormones from exercising, whether it be from walking, jogging, going to the gym, running up and down the steps, whatever it may be, dancing, whatever it is that you do to get your form of exercise and fitness in, continue that regimen even through your stressful situations or times, especially like during your work week or your work day. If you're having stress on the job or something, on your lunch break, take that time to go for a brisk walk outside. I guarantee you, your mood will be elevated. Those endorphins get released in your body and they make you feel better, even if it's just temporary, because you have to go back to your work or do whatever it is, or that stressful situation hasn't been resolved. But still, make sure you're getting that exercise in to get those feel-good hormones released. Number 3, as far as caring for your body, even amidst stressful situations and times, make sure you're staying hydrated and nourished. So when you don't eat, when you don't stay hydrated, you're going to feel more fatigue. Stress is already directly related to compromising our immune system. However, if we stay hydrated, if we stay nourished with healthy foods during stressful times, it will help to relieve some of the fatigue. Because stress is already emotionally fatiguing. It can be physically fatiguing. If you're not nourishing your body with the proper nutrients and staying hydrated, you're going to feel even more fatigued. You're going to feel wiped out. You're not going to have the energy to fight and keep pushing through whatever those stressful situations that you're going through that's happening in your life. So again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hey Al, hey Leon, hey Chandrika. Saw a couple people jump on. We're just talking about ways to nurture your mind, your body, and your spirit, even during stressful times. And we all have stress, regardless of what walk of life we're from, regardless of how much money we have, regardless of what type of work we do. We all have some sort of stress in our life. We're raising kids, we're paying bills. Some of us have other goals we're trying to attain. We're running businesses. And so all these things bring a certain amount of stress in our lives. And so just to review, when you're caring for your mind, you're nurturing your mind during stressful times, make sure you're still getting that proper rest. Make sure you're doing some deep breathing exercises so you can get extra oxygen to your brain so that you're able to work your way through those stressful situations and have clearer thought processes and make better decisions. And number 3 was to remember your why. Why are you doing the things that you are doing? And use that as a motivation. Your kids, your family, the way that you live, the reason why you're chasing after your goals. Remember your whys, and that's going to motivate you to keep going even through stressful times or tumultuous times. As far as caring for your body, make sure that you continue to take care of your hygiene. Don't let your overall appearance go to the wayside just because you're going through some stress. Maintain your cleanliness, maintain your beauty regimens, even through stressful times. What that does is it elevates your mood. It still gives you a sense of worth, even through stressful times, because stress can definitely wear away at your mind, your body, and your spirit. Make sure you maintain your regular exercise routine, because that's going to release those feel-good hormones, which is going to elevate your mood, even if it's just temporarily, until you can work your way through whatever the stressful situation is. So it's time to make sure that we're doing that. And also, number 3, when you're talking about nurturing your body during stressful times, you want to make sure that you're staying well. You're going to eat nutritious foods that's going to help you to avoid fatigue and stay hydrated, because stress already brings a certain amount of fatigue and it wears you down mentally, physically, and emotionally. So if you are not making sure that you're staying hydrated and well nourished, you're going to feel even more fatigue on top of the stress that you're undergoing. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Hey, it's Buzoma. Hey, Delisha, how are you? The next one is, how do you nurture and care for your spirit when you're going through stressful times? Again, we all have stress, so nobody is obsolete, whether it's from happy occasions or it's from undesired events or occasions. Number one, infuse color in your life. So when stress happens in your life, don't go in and pick the darkest, dimmest, gloomiest colors that you can find in your closet. Pick out colors, bright colors that are going to elevate your mood and make you more cheerful. Stress already is a Debbie Downer. It already dampens our mood. But when you put on those bright colors, it actually alters how you feel. It alters your spirit. So yellows, your reds, if you're feeling angry though, avoid red. Red can be a color of twofold. It can be a color of anger or a color of love. But yellow is a vibrant color, all about energy, vitality, and life. And so we don't want to be drained and just going humglum throughout our day. We want to make sure that we are doing things to nurture our spirit even through our stressful situations. Orange is another one that gives life, vitality, and recharges your spirit, recharges your soul. So put on some color. If you're going through some stressful times, don't put on dark colors. Especially stay away from your dark blues, because dark blue is a depressant. That color is a depressant. They say if you want to lose weight, dark blue is the color you want to put on. Why? Because it suppresses the mood. It suppresses the appetite as well. So stay away from your dark blues if you're going through stressful times and you're feeling humglum or you're feeling gloomy. Put on your bright, vibrant colors. Put on your green, so that you can feel calm and reduce some of the anxiety related to your stress. So that's number one for ways to nurture your spirit through stressful times. Infuse color in your life. Number two, okay, so this is easier said than done, I understand, but leave your problems at home. Don't carry those stressors around with you all day. Now, if your stressor is your job, then you have to find other ways to nurture your spirit throughout the day by maybe taking your lunch break or your breaks and take brisk walks outside, taking in fresh oxygen, your deep breathing exercises. Get that tennis ball and roll it on the bottom of your foot to relieve some anxiety or some stress. Hello, Danita. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. We're just talking about ways to nurture our mind, our body, and our spirit even through stressful times. And we all have stressful times from one time or another, from something. It could be happy occasions or from undesired occasions, but we all have stress in our life. But the key is to manage it effectively so it does not adversely affect our health. So the first one for caring for our spirit, again, is infuse color. Number two, leave your problems at home. If your problem is away from home, then, like people who say their job is their stressor, then you have to find other ways to nurture your spirit at work. You can have positive quotes on your desk, things like that. Number three, put on your people-friendly hat. Put on your people-friendly hat. Smile. When you smile, smiling is contagious. And so smiling to brighten someone else's day actually brightens your day as well. It's the best accessory that you can wear in a day. And then when you do get away from that stressful situation, so let's say it is your job, get away from that stressful situation, just have a moment of stillness. You can even go in your car during the day and just have a moment of stillness where you're just quiet, no radio, no nothing. You just sit there and just breathe and just give yourself a chance to unwind before going into the next role, because we play so many roles in our lives that sometimes it becomes overwhelming. And so making sure that we take breaks in between those roles actually nurtures your spirit, and it helps you to prepare for the next role, so you're going to that next role feeling more energized, you're less stressed, you're less anxious. So don't forget to stay in the moment. After we pour ourselves into others all day long, we need that break for ourselves to just pour into ourselves with a moment of just stillness and silence, and making sure that we are taking care of our mind, body, and spirit. So thanks everybody for tuning in. If you missed any of the tips, hopefully you will tune back in. We just gave some just reasonable, logical, simple ways that you can nurture your mind, your body, and your spirit even through stressful times. We all have stress, but we can manage our stress effectively if we remember to recharge our internal batteries and not just our gadgets. So we wouldn't dare think of letting our gadgets go dead, right? When we see that red, we see that our gadgets are going in the red zone, and it says you have 10 to 15% life left. We're running around, we're borrowing plugs, we're looking for an outlet because we have to plug in, right? Because we wouldn't dare let our gadgets go dead. They're our lifeline. Well, guess what? Your health, your wellness, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual well-being is your lifeline. How are you nurturing your lifeline? So I hope that some of these tips will help some folks. Danita said, yes, when I dislike my job, I would read my Bible in the park right near my job for a quick 5 minutes before going in. Yes, you nurture your spirit by doing that. Excellent, excellent way of nurturing yourself and knowing what you need to do to keep yourself whole, keep your harmony, keep your peace, keep yourself less stressed and less anxious. Because we live in a very high-strung world. Everybody's walking around with some sort of issue. Some people don't know how to handle their stress as well as others. And so that's why you see, so much on the news with the violence and the crimes, and people are just snapping because they're not effectively managing their stress. Hi, Emily, how are you? All the way from Hawaii. I would love to trade places with you, even though we have some good weather right now. It's 56 here in Maryland. The sunlight loves me, y'all. Y'all already know this. So every time I try to do my live, the sun always beams on me. So if you can't see me clearly, I apologize. But thanks for tuning in this morning. Just a couple of ways that I gave mentally to recharge and nurture your mind, your body, and your spirit, even through stressful times. For your mind, you want to make sure that you're getting your proper rest. Don't neglect your body just because you're going through stressful times. Don't lose sleep over whatever situation it is. Losing sleep is going to actually cause more stress. It's going to prevent you from handling whatever situation it is that you need to handle. It's going to prevent your clear thought processes. Number 2 was to deep breathe. Make sure you're doing deep breathing exercises throughout your day to help to reduce some of your stress. Why? Because it increases your oxygen to your brain. You're able to think of new creative ways to reduce that stress. You're able to find new creative ways to manage your stress and also work your way through your problems. But if you're fatigued, stress already adds a certain amount of fatigue already. So if you are neglecting yourself by not getting rest, you're not taking deep breathing exercises to clear your mind, to make sure that you're thinking your way through your problems, it's going to make things worse. And then the third way to care for your mind is to remember your why. So all of us have something on our plate. All of us have something that we're dealing with. I don't care what walk of life we're from, how much money we have. We all have goals. We're raising families. We have bills. So all of us have some sort of stress, but we can effectively manage our stress if we do some of these key things that I'm giving you. As far as caring for your body, even though you're going through stress, don't neglect your hygiene routine. You don't have to look like what you're going through. So ladies, get up and beat that face. Put your makeup on. It makes you feel better about yourself even though you're going through stress. Make sure you're staying clean. Men, make sure you're staying shaved. People don't have to know that you're going through something. And make sure that you keep your regular exercise routine. What that does is releases those feel-good hormones that keeps you feeling good, even if it's just temporary, even through stressful situations. As far as caring for your spirit, we're just recapping for those that's just tuning in. We're wrapping up and I'm recapping on the tips that I gave. As far as nurturing your spirit during stressful times, infuse color in your life. So wear bright, vibrant colors. It's going to elevate your mood. Don't go in your closet and pick out the darkest colors you can find because it's going to suppress your mood even more. Stress already is a Debbie Downer, right? It already suppresses our mood. It makes us feel humglum when we're going through trials and tribulations and stressful occasions. So pick out those bright colors that's going to elevate your mood. Believe it or not, what you wear does have an impact on the way you feel. So nurture your spirit with vibrant colors. Number 2 is to leave your problems at home. That may seem like it's easier said than done, but you can clock out from your stressors by giving yourself the determination that you're not going to think about that problem or that stressor at the time. If your job is the stressor, then you have to create new ways to relieve your stress during the day. Go sit in your car, listen to your favorite song. Go out in the car and have moments of stillness. Go for a brisk walk on your break. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you're eating nutritious foods that's going to keep your energy level on high so that you're able to work your way through your problems. Last way to care for your spirit is to stay in the moment. Make sure that after you clock out from your stressors that you just take some moments of silence. Breathe. Sometimes moments of silence is what's needed just for us to be able to work our way through whatever issues, concerns, problems that we may have. Look, we all have some stuff. We all have junk. I don't care what walk of life we're from. Everybody has some sort of stressor in their life, whether it's time management, whether it's your job, whether it's financial, whether it's interpersonal relationships, well, you know, whatever it may be, whether it's the kids, it's your significant other, whatever it may be, we all have stress. We all have problems. But you can effectively manage your stress by just making sure every day you take out some time to consider your mind, your body, and your spirit. Do something every single day to nurture yourself. Do something that makes you feel good every single day. And it doesn't have to take a long time. It doesn't have to take money. Stillness is free. Just sitting on your sofa, sitting in your car, listening to a song is free. Moments of just deep breathing, it's free. A free gift from God. He gave us the ability to breathe. So never ever negate what you have within you to get you through stressful situations. There's a Bible quote that I love that says, God is never going to give you more than what you can to deal with that you can bear. And so just remember, tough times only last for a small period. You know, this too shall pass. There's so many quotes that I could give you for that. But making sure that you're nurturing yourself every single day. Do something every single day to nurture your mind, your body, and your spirit. I am Cherie, the Recharge Strategist. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. If you missed this live, please go back and look at it. I gave key ways to nurture your mind, your body, and your spirit. Even in Hawaii, Kimberly. I'm so jelly. She is in Hawaii, y'all. She moved to Hawaii. Like, I love Hawaii. I've been one time, and it's beautiful. But she said, even in Hawaii, people have stress. You know, you have stress. It doesn't matter who we are, what walk of life we're from, where we live. We all have some sort of stress, even if it's from happy occasions. So make sure you recharge every single day. Share this with someone who needs some encouragement, some motivation to just keep going, even you're right in the middle of stressful time. Somebody out there is going through something and just needs a word of encouragement. Share this live with them. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning with another Recharge Time topic. Remember, caring for your mind, body, and spirit is a necessity, not an option. It is not selfishness. You don't have to look like what you may be going through. So don't neglect your mind, your body, or your spirit. Make sure you maintain your regular routines that you've been doing even before your stressful times. And that's going to help to keep you going. Help somebody good. And thank you, Sean Marshall. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Todd. How are you? Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And I will see you tomorrow morning with another Recharge Time topic. Don't forget to save the date, Saturday, April 14th, for the 8th Annual Recharge Health, Wellness, Fitness Expo. It's totally free to the community. Of course, I'm going to be there. We're going to have a powerhouse panel discussion with my girl April Watts, the Ravens chiropractor, Raymond Miller. We're going to have Coach David Gert out of DC. He just opened his new facilities and he's going to be there. Delana Watkins is going to be talking about total woman wellness. And also we have a 2-time breast cancer survivor who's going to be on the panel to tell us how her self-care changed after receiving a terminal diagnosis. So we take for granted our health every single day. Even, you know, just knowing that we need to manage our stress. Can you imagine how stressful it is to know that you've been diagnosed with a terminal illness? So, you know, one of the panelists is going to be talking about being a 2-time breast cancer survivor and how her self-care, how she recharged differently after receiving a terminal diagnosis. And she's still walking around and she's the most vibrant, brightest person that I know. So come on out to the expo. I would love to see you. Great kids have kid activities, face painting, balloons. We're going to have free health screenings, free massages. Come out and get your free chair massage. The first 300 people will get a swag bag with some goodies in it. So we're just going to have a great time. We have dynamic speakers. We have breakout sessions. Come on out. It's the 8th Annual Recharge Health, Wellness, Fitness Expo, Saturday, April 14th at the Doubletree by Hilton in Pikesville, Maryland. I am so looking forward to seeing everybody. And I will see you tomorrow on my live. Hello, Sharita. Hello, Yvonne. We're wrapping up, but please share this live with someone. Go back and look at it. Just giving some key ways to just nurture your mind, your body, and your spirit. Even through stressful times, we all have stress from one time or another. You may not feel stressed out, but we have stress even from good, happy occasions. Like people having grandchildren and weddings. Those are all happy occasions, but they still bring about some stress. And sometimes we don't recognize how much stress we may have in our life because we don't recognize happy occasions as bringing stress to our body. But it's the negative stress that we definitely want to minimize and delete and manage. so that we can have a healthy, happy, harmonious life, and we can make sure that our health is not adversely affected by certain situations that may happen in life. Everybody have a glorious Tuesday. Remember, the way you start your day is the way that your day will be shaped out. Pick out those bright colors out of your closet to brighten your mood. Ladies, beat that face so you can look as fabulous as you feel. Have a great day, and don't forget to recharge. Bye-bye.